Hello. Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Pages Live. My name is Nicola McKenna. I am a facilitator of Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way, which is never far away. It's always close. She's always close. I hope you're keeping well this Friday and that you're looking forward to dumping some words on a page, getting all of the stuff out onto paper. It's a safe practice, and we do this in a community. Basically, your page is a receptacle for all of your troubles, worries, anger. Pages are great for anger. I've always said that, and I've always used them to hold my anger, to have a place for my anger and allow anger out in safety without any judgment, because the pages will never judge you. They are so receptacle. I don't know what the word is. They're just very open. And of course, they're private. We don't share our morning pages with anyone. But coming together on a Friday at 10 o'clock allows us to permit the opening, allow the writing to happen. And so that's why I run this on a Friday. Tell your friends, keep coming. It's all good. And I will tell you all the things that have been going on for me. Welcome. Who do we have on? We have Mandakini. Hello. Mandakini. I've been having so many anger outbursts recently, but it feels good. Oh, anger is a wonderful, wonderful friend. It's a wonderful friend. And I don't say that tongue in cheek. I say that really, really earnestly. I love anger because what it does for me, how it helps me. And morning pages are just so helpful for that, They'll hold the outbursts and they'll never tell anybody. And the anger gets seen. Wow. And there's magic in that very act, Mandakini, you're very welcome. Great to have you, as always. Who else do we have? We have Charlotte Cass. Hello. We're just about to move the calendar from May to June. If you don't have it already, every year Cass makes these most beautiful made in UK calendars that she designs, brings to her local printer and ships off herself. She is a one-woman extraordinaire illustrator and just great crack, makes fantastic reels that are just hilarious. If the illustration ever bores you, Cass, just go and make reels full time because you're a hoot. You really are a hoot, and it's great to always have you here. Lots of people come on here, and a writer friend got on to me lately, and she was talking about body doubling, this notion of not necessarily doing her morning pages at the same time as we're doing our morning pages, but to work on something creative, to work on her play, to make an illustration. And I know a lot of people do come to this session with that in mind and with that plan, and it actually works for them. They don't be sitting doing words on morning pages. They'd be sitting playing with Procreate or doodling or writing the really difficult scene or formatting their manuscript. So we're open to all. I've been spending a lot of time this week with creatives. So Mandakini says, give us a link. Yeah, absolutely. Share your links there, Charlotte, if you please. Your links to the website or your Instagram, mostly the reels, Mandakini. The reels are just hilarious, okay? Charlotte says, sad to say that I don't think there will be calendars, not this year, okay? Not enough sales. Last year it didn't go well. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Keep making the silly vids. They're not silly. They're hilarious. They're packed full of the castness. All of the castness. It's all good. Right. So if you can stay on, I'm literally giving you 30 seconds of poetry at the end, okay? So I attended the lovely Thomas Breezing's poetry launch during the week. So I'm very lucky that I live in a place that is very quite creative and quite supportive of the arts. So this week I have been attending the launch of Scaffold. There's Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Congratulations. This is his second volume of poetry, and it's just lovely. I will read one thing for you that will keep you 30 seconds at the end. It is a treat. Consider it one of your artist dates, if you please. Okay. And it was an artist date for me to go and listen to him read during the week for his launch. Apart from that, I have been translating things into Catalan, not with my own brain, with Google Translate. Okay. This is for an exciting event that's coming up for me. I will tell you all in the next few days on Instagram, on Facebook, and it's very exciting. It's also taking up all of my time, but it means translating things into something other than English. And sometimes when we're not in our comfort zone, sometimes when we're not in our old familiar territory or speaking our old familiar language, we're allowed to be something else. So I will tell you a little bit more about that in the days and weeks to come, okay? I've been watching The Big Bang Theory, obviously, because it's so effing funny. It is so good. Yeah, pressure to keep making more videos, Cass. Just do it, okay? It's so natural to you, or rather you make it look easy. Get your pens, get your Procreate, whatever it is you're using today. If you're body doubling, just do that. If you've got a difficult scene to write, if you've got manuscript to format, we're right here. We're open to all of these things, you know. I really would like a nice pen. Oh, there's my nice pen. Okay, we're going to start in about 30 seconds here. So get yourselves ready. We do this for timed 45 minutes, and then we do about 6 or 7 minutes review at the very end, okay? I will not keep you past 11. I've got a little guy has to be collected at 11:30, so I won't be keeping you, okay? Are we ready for some quiet morning pages? And 3, 2, 1. Can I see? Yeah. 45 minutes starting now. Off you go. Start where you are. Repeat the hiccups. Repeat the boring parts, and stick with the boring parts and see what happens, okay? Oftentimes the halfway through the boredom does kick in. Work through that. Write about the boredom. Folks, you have 1 minute left. If there's boredom, express that. That's it, guys. The hard part's done. The hard part's done. Grab another color ink. I'm going with orange today. We're doing 7 minutes, okay? You ready for your 7 minutes review? And start. So we stay in the zone. We're just going to go circle some bits and pieces, underline, whatever's speaking to you. Okay. Now you have 30 seconds left on your review. Well, there we go. Review time is over, my friends. Okay. Sometimes I'm reluctant to put my pen down when we finish the review, but I also have to call a halt to it and know that that time was valuable. And now it's time for something else, okay? It's also time for a chat, 3 deep breaths, and 30 seconds of poetry. But I will let you go shortly. Let's see who's on. We have Mandakini, Charlotte, and oh, Eva. Hiya. How are you doing? Keep those creative fires burning. Yeah, it's a lovely community of people that come onto these calls, and we're from a wide range of industries, different countries. But I hope that you find support and community here and a sense of openness that anything is allowed. Use your morning pages time for whatever it is you happen to be. Lots of people do body doubling and they don't do pages at all. How was that focus for you? I just decided to bring the camera down for a few seconds and just felt quite exposed when I did. So I'm going to start covering my words, covering my, everything else. Um, and but I do like showing you the words being produced. And I think if I was watching someone, I would feel great support in that, in knowing that that person's still going through their pages and their words, getting down the thoughts. And I mentioned to you boredom. Boredom is a thing in morning pages. Boredom is a thing in anything, right? But especially creative pursuits. And boredom kicks in. That's part of the reason I don't only do these once a week now. When the boredom kicks in, it's so tempting to put down the pen and look out the window or take a sip of tea or just get up and get away. But in the gaps of time where boredom comes in, there is a little thread of something. That thread might be an emotion, it might be an idea, It's something to say, I don't want to focus on this other thing. There's something else that's inside of me that's needing to come out and come through. Okay. When that thread comes through, we have a choice. Most of the time, we just push it to one side. It's only a tiny little thread. It's easy to ignore. We can move on. We can focus on something outside, take a sip of tea, or we can have a look at the thread. The thread is normally very thin, very delicate, but our fear is that if we pull the thread, it will never end. It will keep going and going and going and going and going. But the thread is very useful. The thread is helping us to make something with it. If we take that thread and sew it into a piece of creativity, if we apply it to a difficult scene in a play that we're writing, if we take that idea and put it into a haiku, if we take that thread and use it, creativity is there to be used, and it shows up in the gaps of boredom. During morning pages, they often come up. So I say pay attention to boredom. Talk to the boredom. Express the boredom on the page. It's magic. Express your boredom on the page. Give it a voice. Give it a listening ear, because it's trying to tell you something. It's trying to say, look, here's a good solution to such and such a problem. Or will you put me in a haiku? Will you bake me? Will you do something with me? So that's all it is. But boredom is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I must do a couple of specials actually on things that come up during morning pages, things like boredom, and boredom comes up at least, 8 or 9 times, I suppose, for me during that hour's time. Guys, let's do our 3 deep breaths, and then we're going to do some 30 seconds from Thomas. I don't know how, it's just Thomas Breezing, who lives locally. So I just want you to sit with your achievement of today. Okay. And know that you're changing and shaping your life a little bit, tiny little bit, for 45 minutes or 20 minutes or however long you were here for. Okay, so let's do 3 deep breaths. In for 4. Hold it for 4. And out. And let your shoulders down, okay? And again. Hold it. And out through the mouth. The third one, when we exhale, we always go audible, okay? Just with a crack. Hold it. And out audibly. You can pick whatever note you like. It's all good. Right. From Thomas, newly published. The Sunshine Harvester. In this little shop by the car park, you can buy wine, bread, sunflower oil. The village people slumped outside on plastic chairs, under parasols, beer glasses filled with milestones. Foreheads gleam in the heat, dreaming of rich harvest. A short distance away, a galaxy of sunflowers, most heads still closed, light lusty, don't yet know where to turn. Those mature face the east in a golden angle, anticipating the morning, to reach their peak, to be packed with seeds. One harvester on the lash keeps awake, too loud the flowers breathe, turns on the engine's church lights, leaves the garage in smoke, squeezes between the houses to plunge into the heads with metal teeth. The machine breaks out in laughter, reaches deep. Sun heads, razored, fall quietly on their knees. Now the moon rises over the stubble, song in its mouth, closing the roof of the earth. the flowers never intended to speak. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Thomas. Thomas gave me permission to read that out. His debut anthology is published by Scotus, which is a small Irish independent. Guys, thanks for a lovely day. I hope you had a great experience today. Please do come back next week. I'm in sunny Spain next week and hope to just do this usual morning pages. I will tell you all about my exciting event that's coming up in a couple of weeks' time in Barcelona, actually. So I will tell you all about that. I'm flat out busy working on it at the moment, but it is exciting, and I would love to tell you more about it. Okay, take care, you guys. Have a great day. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.